Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe the Chocobo here, and we are back in CrazierCraft. This is the start of the grind because I'm going on a really cool cruise, and I'm really excited to go on it. And, whoop. Giant spaghetti. But yeah, I'm really excited to go on that, but I am grinding a whole bunch, and I figured what better time than now to finally not be homeless. I know it's been a long time coming. I know a lot of you have had doubts about whether or not I would be homeless or not. But let me tell you, much like these Maka, that there is hope. There is hope that we will actually not be homeless in this particular series. So, we're going to get to work today. For those of you who do not remember the actual lowdown of the situations, we are going to be building over here. That is a really, really funky looking hat. That's not a hat. That's a dark Maka. All right. Well, anyways, we're going to be building over here. I think I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do with it, but we're going to do this in a very like part by part kind of way. So let me first show you guys exactly. Oh, I already killed. Okay. Pete's on the server. I don't think he's actually here though. I think he's AFK. But yeah, so let me show you guys around the mountainside and around this area. So this whole area here, let me show you guys kind of like a layout of the map. So technically speaking, you would go from here up to here, right? So we do want the southern area to be where the entrance would be if you were thinking about it logically. But we're not going to be doing that because of the fact that we're so far away. I kind of doubt anyone's going to really make an effort to walk that trip, because it's a long trip, right? I'm not saying like, yo, my fam don't love me, but my fam don't love me enough to do that kind of walk. So anywho, skadoodles, the idea here is that we're gonna just kind of use that as like a loose thing, but it's gonna be more about ooh, hello, we have a new subscriber. Hold on. Unknown FireX 2, thank you very much for subscribing. Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right, let me actually, all right. Got that window fixed. But I think what we're going to end up doing is this is actually going to be the front of, like, not the front as in the entrance, but the actual front of the base. Now you might be like, Choco, this looks like a perfect area to kind of have an entrance. And that's what I thought too. But hear me out. I'm going to have like a balcony kind of thing. And I originally was like, oh, we're going to do like a big old underground thing. But I think in an effort to kind of keep it a little bit more reasonable, and I also see moo-moos down there. I see enchanted moo-moos, which is actually huge. I mean, it's not really huge per se, but it's actually really nice that we have enchanted moo-moos down here. It's like it's just destined to be. But anyways, we're gonna have like a little bit of a balcony here, and then the underground part, because it does take me a long time to build, I'm not gonna put that like giant wait time on having something really cool. I just am gonna build with the intention of making a cool house, and then if I need to, I'm gonna slowly start kind of chipping away, you know, slowly kind of removing bits and pieces here and there if I think it's necessary, because we're really far away from everyone else. Like this honestly, like I wasn't planning on building this far away, but I'm just gonna build really far away because of the fact that number one, we have the ability to teleport, number two, this looks so darn cool. So anyways, the entrance point, well, actually here, I didn't finish giving you guys the grand tour of the whole thing. So this side is actually quite thin. It has this nice little thing into the water, and I think we're gonna make an exit out at some point. Maybe we'll do something cool there, but not my main priority, because we've already kind of messed around with building near the water in CrazierCraft. I guess it technically would be, for me it'd be season 2, but for CrazierCraft as a mod pack, it would be the 3.0 CrazierCraft. So there's this whole water area. I think this is going to be another face in general, but this thing is going to end up being just one tall tower. So this is going to actually be one big old structure for me, and that's a naturally formed thing. I didn't mess around with that at all. So that's kind of cool. We also have that one over there, but it's too small. It can't really do anything with it. This one's going to be kind of like the front of house, sort of. That's my goal. But again, not the main one. This one I didn't really like as much because of the fact that it had that there, and so I felt like this looks kind of weird. I didn't like that look. But over here, is going to be actually like kind of our main entrance area, I think. Just to kind of enter the base and all that good stuff. So the idea is that we'll have an entrance here, maybe one over there by the water and one over here. And I think that's where we're going to start off today. We're going to start off with making a little bit of that entrance area. And I think what we're going to do is more a modern kind of take on a more modern-ish, and I do mean ish, more modern-ish take on building. So we're not going to be building it in kind of the old-fashioned way as we normally have done in the past. But anyways, let's get to it. We need to start excavating a whole bunch of this area. I do not feel bad about demolishing stone. I know for some people this is like heresy. For me, I would sometimes be kind of like, oh no, what have I done? But not in this particular instance. So the one thing that I will need to do is I need to dig out this way because I need to be able to identify where the outside of this mountain is, because we're gonna have to put windows and stuff there. All right, this is looking, this crag rock. Yep, there we go. All right, so I do want to make sure that we have. Ooh, what did it drop? Wait, it dropped stuff? I am not sure. Milk bucket, you can take a hike. Oh, they drop uranium nuggets. Well, ain't that something? All right, cool. I didn't realize they drop uranium nuggets. All right, but anyways, yeah, we're gonna just do this right now. Of course, we're gonna make this look better as we go along, but I'm trying to make it so it's not as daunting of a process as I normally make it, and that kind of discouraged me, I think, was that I kept on thinking to myself, I gotta make my house, it's gotta look perfect, and it's gotta be a build that I'm really happy with, and I'm still, of course, gonna try to make sure I'm happy with the final product, but I think what I'm really gonna be striving for is more or less for right this minute to just get something out there. So that is my numero uno goal. This particular run anyways. So let's go ahead. Now this gravel unfortunately is kind of an annoyance. Do I happen to have, no I don't. Alright, so we're gonna just kind of side skirt it, maybe, I don't know, it depends on whether or not Gravel Senpai is gonna be a jerk. It is going to be a jerk, okay. Alright, so, whoop, and I somehow, okay, so we managed to get to about halfway through the whole thing, which is good. Alright, so now this here is going to be the house, the more housey portion. This one here is going to be a little bit more of the kind of down and dirty bit. Now let me go ahead. Did anyone else see? Okay, I'm not going to ask questions. Whatever. You do you, man. You do you. Alright, so we're going to have that area. Then we're going to have to do this part. And of course, I obviously haven't excavated this whole area yet, right? But the idea, I think I have a pretty good idea of how this will end up working, so I'm pretty confident that I'm not completely off base whenever I made the general plan. Although I'm kind of curious as to why I'm getting, like, cool drops. Does anyone happen to know why I'm getting, like, really awesome drops? Like, diamond, uranium nuggets? Like, that's pretty nice, actually. Okay, I don't know how I did that, but I dug too much. Alright, so... Oh, I'm lagging. I'm lag skedoodling. That's what's going on. Alright, I am lag skedoodling. Let me just go ahead and throw this out. Let me switch this out really quick. I'm just going to put these as placeholders. We will make this look nice. Don't you worry, fam. Alright, so that's going to be the first level here, and I just have to dig outward. Make a tinker hammer, build a quarry. I don't actually want to use the quarry. I want to dig this out by hand. This is too pretty of a place. I'm also digging along the side here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... Alright, cool. So this is going to be the second floor area. All good. Alright, excellent. Okay, so now I have a couple of choices here, but this is what I am going to do. So this one is going to go ahead and run you all the way down. This one is going to run you up. So let me go ahead. We're just going to mimic this bad boy. So we're going to go 2 this way, and then we're going to start digging upward. But we're going to give ourselves a 3-high ceiling so I can kind of mess around with it. Obviously, I can do this later, but I'm just explaining to you guys what I'm doing so you guys can kind of have an idea of how I think about this. I definitely have a really bizarre, like, I can only think of things in, like, a big picture kind of way, and a little bit annoyingly so. It's kind of, not crippling, but it is not exactly ideal for someone who builds. You know, I like to build, I like to grind, I like to do all those things. I am great fun, I promise. I'm great fun at parties. I am great fun, Reno. Alright, let me go ahead, just wipe this out. Alright, so there we have kind of our second floor, but I need to run this across now. Because this will also help me define how high the ceiling is, unfortunately. Use Tinker Hammer, please. Mine's 3 by 3. I know. I actually do want this to be a one wide thing, because right now it's more important that I establish what the main paths are. Whenever I go into clearing mode, that's whenever I'm going to whip out whatchamacallit, the Tinker's Hammer. Or I was actually even thinking the giant pick worked. It did work against this. Like, it would, and I might be able to enchant it. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm not entirely sure if that would work the way I think it would, but I feel like if it does, that would be awesome and definitely another viable strategy for how to do this all. Alright, so we're going to build this one down. Actually, maybe we should give it a 1 gap. Yeah, I think a 1 gap actually would be hype. Yeah, I would rate the 1 gap. I would rate the 1 gap highly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give it a 1 gap here. And the idea would be that with a 1 gap, it's going to have like a nice little partition. So you don't like ever fall down and go the wrong way if you're just kind of cruise control moving. Alright. And there's a reason why I'm setting up all these floors now. I promise you it is not just because I'm a crazy person. Although I am a crazy person. I am actually doing this for a particular... Oh, man, I already ruined it. I'm doing this for a particular reason. Let me just go ahead. Okay, so one more ought to do it. Alright, so here we go, and then bang, right there. There's the outside. I'm actually going to end up covering that up, but here we go. So this is going to be... I need to actually dig this all the way out. Oh, jeez! God almighty. Flip a doodle. Alright. God, I don't like that. Alright, so there we are. So it's pretty thin here, and you might be like, okay, so why did you make a big deal out of this particular area? This is going to be the storage area, so we're going to actually put the ME drive here. The important part about this is that I need to measure this one out before we get started. I am going to start moving the ME drive here. We have the uncrafting bench, which means that we can probably get away with a couple things here and there. In terms of building some stuff. So that's the goal here, right? The goal is that I want to be able to take I think it's a 64K crafting table thing, and I want to be able to use that in order to kind of access all my inventory. So this looks pretty good. I'd say this is looking pretty promising. I'm not going to go too far and sing too many of its praises right now, but I think this could be a really cool idea. So this lower area, I'm going to probably actually wall this off maybe, but we do need to turn this into a place where I can actually add some power sources, stuff like that. Photovoltaic cells, I think, is the way to go for the ME drives, just because of the fact that the photovoltaics will not actually end up causing that many, how to say, they're not gonna cause weird issues to crop up. Like, I have to refill their fuel and stuff unless I have like a renewing source, but I'd rather it be completely, like, truly self-sufficient, truly independent of everything else, so it works like a chest. That's the idea. So I think that's what's going down. I don't think no, Petey's not even on the server. People are saying that Petey is a oot and a boot, but I don't think he is around here. He might be doing something else right now, but he is not here. Oh, man. But anyways, I am really digging this series. I hope you guys are too. If you are, be sure to let me know in the comment section if you are enjoying it. I know some people have been asking around for Choco's World, which is, of course, something that I'm like, I really want to. But as I explained this before, I'm actually holding off on Choco's World until I have a better idea about what's happening for How to Minecraft Season 4, affectionately known as Ham. I don't care what anyone says. I coined that first. I was the very first person in my world, right? Now, you may have been like, a seer been like, oh, back in the days of the HTM Season 1, I foresaw that H4M would occur, and I would call it Ham. But for me, I was like, oh, Ham, that sounds funny. And I was like, wait, Ham sounds sick. Oh, man. But rip to all my Jewish homies out there. Preston, sorry, but you can't eat How to Minecraft Season 4. Sorry. It ain't kosher, bro. It ain't kosher. All right, so we have a decent chunk of area here. I already seem to have forgotten. I'm looking around for something and I'm not finding it. It's kind of driving me crazy. I'm just going to break that one. Where is it? It's over there. Man, I really estimated that wrong. All right, so you see here, so photovoltaic cells, they need the ability to see straight to daylight. So this here is kind of like an extra area that I'm actually just going to get rid of this now. Except, you know, I cry every time and I can't do that. Oh, there we go. Ah, I see. Chocobo's earning. All right, so we're going to break these down. Okay, cool. And then that will give us a straight shot, and then it should... Here, let me just make sure that I'm not completely off balance here. Okay, just take this off for a moment. All right, so this places us right here. So I'm actually going to put a cobble down here just so I know where that is. And then it looks like I'm about right there anyways for this section. So something like that. All right, cool. So that whole area is good for photovoltaic cells, and I'm going to actually add a little bit of extension here. So let's go ahead and break these down. And we're just going to make some photovoltaic batteries out here. Nothing too intense, nothing too crazy. I might eventually make it so it's all the way down to the ground. I might actually think about doing that. Maybe even build it up. That was another idea. But for right now, I think we're just going to build it right out here, just for simplicity's sake for now. But anyways, let's get to kind of getting this whole operation officially rolling. Let me just go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning up here. Let me spruce up the floor. Just kind of dust it about. All right, let me get this cobblestone, throw it away, throw that away. Get some more cobblestone here. All right. So that, I think I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so let me warp back over, and I'm going to get, for the time being, I'm going to start off by, where the heck am I? All right, I'm going to start off by just kind of removing all the stuff from my inventory for right now. That is, has always been the main annoyance with what we have going on with our inventory, like 99% of the time. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop off all the stuff that we covered from the Twilight Dimension, which was hype, of course. But let me go ahead, just drop all this off. That tri-bow is actually apparently a pretty hype item. I didn't realize how hype it was until it was far too late. Bang, bang, bang. All right, we got all that stuff in there. And we also have some uncrafting tables, so I got that going on as well. But I'm going to put one down here. Let's go ahead and move it back up. And yeah, okay, so it does break down materials. So we have the 64K crafting storage, which is, I think, what we're going to be aiming for in terms of making this kind of the ultimate weapon, question mark? I don't like the ultimate device for storage. Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds a lot more reasonable. But anyways, we do need to make another 64K component. We also need to make a crafting unit, which doesn't appear to be too bad to make. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. So let's go ahead and actually just do that. Oh, and also, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to have questions about this eventually, we are also... Oh, I'm not going to use gravity gun because I'm not... You'll see. You'll understand, I think. I hope. I hope I'm right about this. I didn't quite do research on this particular thing, but I think I am right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to make any promises I don't know if I can keep or not. So we'll see. I think I know what I'm doing, but we'll get some hype out of Skype stuff going here shortly. If I can just find... You see, this is the problem with me. I put too many of these like random chests around. Okay, there it is. So we have a 64K storage cell already. Bang. Beautiful. And actually, truth be told, the storage cell, we don't really need it as a storage cell. So let's go ahead and uncraft that. Let's see if this does work. So can I uncraft this? I can't uncraft it. Can I? Wait. I'm slightly confuzzled. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of sitting here just sad. Like, okay, you know what? It's okay. Oh, it worked. Okay. Woo! All right, I was about to be like, guys, we might have fleeped up. All right, no, we're okay. So I need logic and calculation processors, and then some glass cables, but I'm pretty sure we have like a bajillion of those. All right, so, do I actually might even have some. Oh, I have 2 calculation and logic processors, and then I have all this stuff. All right, cool. So let's go ahead, hop on over here, and then let's actually go ahead and make the crafting unit. Just kidding, don't have iron, all the yolks of the world. Let me go ahead and grab myself some final iron. Go back, craft up this crafting storage thingy. Bang. I only need 1. Let's not be greedy. All right, and then bang, 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 boom. And truth be told, with the crafting, I didn't realize that this crafting, the uncrafting table #1 was something that we could actually do. But with this crafting unit, I should actually be able to get all these like processors and stuff. Well, with the exception of like 2 of them, but for the most part, that's actually pretty hype. All right, so next gen crafting. I'm excited. I am very much ready. My body is ready. So there's the vibrant capacitor bank, which we will need to kind of take advantage of. Let's go ahead and take these conductive iron blocks out of play for now. I will have to replant some duplicator trees around the new base area, but I'm going to try to keep them a little bit more. I'm going to try to work on an area for those duplicator trees first before we get too carried away. So, anyways, let's go ahead and put the 64K crafting storage down. I'm going to hopefully just have that there, getting messaged on Steam before anyone starts going, was that me? So, yep, now I just kind of have to play the waiting game for a wee bit here. I just need 1 more. That's literally... Actually, no, I don't even need this. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Never mind. Lied. All right, over here we go. I just need to get over to actually our ME chest, which is, I believe, over here. Yep, all right, cool. So we actually have a photovoltaic cell already here, and we can dupe these. I'm like 99% sure we can. But here's the whole setup as is. We already have a 1K storage cell in there, the ME chest, blah, blah, blah. So we can actually move that over. I do want to wait until we get the 64K, actually. I take it all back. I do want the 64K. I will, however, Certus quartz, and this is also, yeah, okay. So I'm going to just harvest... Son of a gun! I really dislike that. I want to be able to mine these things in peace and not have monsters pop out whenever I break ore. Literally my dreams. Alright. That broke stuff. Okay, great. And now this... Okay. Why can't we have nice things? Why is that so hard? Wait, see. Do I have an ME chest? Do I have a spare ME chest for some reason? That would be awesome. I have an ME drive. Oh, that makes something. What's an ME IO port? Spatial IO port? What is a spatial IO port? What? Wait, the drive is what I need, right? So this is the chest. Question mark? Okay, hold on. I am confusing myself again. All right. Nope. ME chest. All right, so this is... I don't think I have extra one. I don't believe I have an extra. Well, that's sort of a problem. All right, so this one, I'm actually going to take the drive out. Okay, so that's... Whoop, man, we just broke... Actually, it wasn't too bad. All right, so we're going to go ahead, take this ME chest as well. We got to duplicate these. And then we just got to wait for a bit here for this to also duplicate. But, oh, and we already have our first customer. Hello. Howdy-ho. All right, and then let's go ahead, go to the uncrafting table, take our beautiful little 64K storage, and then bang! Another 64K ME storage component without nearly the amount of pain and suffering for crafting. That is gorgeous. Literally beautiful. All right, so let me go ahead. I'm actually going to put this back around the tree, because I still think, again, not tested, proven, but I think it's true, is that if you have more of them around your tree, it has a better chance of flagging the next one to respawn, or the next one to duplicate, so feel pretty good about it. All right, let me go ahead, harvest up some of these blocks of diamond here as well, and I'm just doing that so I can make sure I have enough energy on the equivalent exchange, because I will need a little bit of this to keep me going through that tough transition where I'm going to be like, I need this, I need this, I need this. But should help me out a little bit. But anyways, guys, that's going to, I think, wrap it up for this episode. I know it's kind of short, but we are kind of in grind mode, and I don't want to make these episodes too long. I know it can be a little bit much whenever it's just like Choco's one-track minded, just doing one thing. So I didn't want you guys to like get burnt out from like just seeing that all the time for one episode. So take a breather. We're going to be calling it there for now, and I will see you guys next time. So everybody, I hope you had a wonderful day. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe if you're going to be looking forward to the house and kind of production / continuing to build the house, and I'll see you guys next time. So take care, and ciao for now.